were we both covered or was it just me? And the answer was, she is, and she was. It was the Sunday night, the third night after she'd gone. These questions that had begun on that Saturday morning were now at kind of fever pitch. But the biggest one was the financial one. When I get to that Sunday night, I knew I was insured. I had this worry that maybe I'd been that guy who'd said, no, 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 just insure me. There's all that guilt as well running through me that what are you doing? This is 3 nights later. This doesn't matter. Well, actually it did, because I knew if I could find the answer, one thing is dealt with, and then I could worry about the myriad of other things. I can't remember what time I emailed you, Roy, but it was very, very early. And it was just very simply, please just tell me, were we both covered or was it just me? And I remember you getting back to me early that morning, which lifted one of the many weights off the shoulders. And the answer was, she is, and she was. And you gave me the figure for what the payout would be.
Can you remember how quickly we were able to sort this out with no hassle to yourself, and how important that was in dealing with an insurance company?
In amongst an episode where you feel imprisoned by kind of pain, that actually gave you a sense of financial freedom that, okay, that opens the horizon in terms of the decisions I can make in terms of what happens to Ethan and how I manage him going forward. And the speed at which they, process everything was amazing. And that does make a big difference, because the fact that the process was smooth, there wasn't a need for me to answer a load of questions. There wasn't a need for me to provide endless proof. Obviously, you're going to have to provide a death certificate at some point, but the smoother the process can be, the last thing a grieving person needs when they've got a myriad of other things to think about, worry about, is a laborious process.